Get ready for your singles because here comes Long Ride John. Guys, you want to play a really cool game? I call this game Guess That Actor. I could never be Channing Tatum. Magic Mike. Magic Mike is the second film of the year for director Steven Soderbergh, who also directed Haywire, in which Channing Tatum was also in that film. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the male demographic in America has been brainwashed into thinking that Magic Mike is literally nothing but male stripping with Channing Tatum and a bunch of good-looking dudes. But to put it shortly, it's honestly not like that at all. Now, the first fact about this movie that should ring off a bell in your head that this isn't all about male stripping is director Steven Soderbergh, director of Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and some really cool movies. A director like him isn't gonna make a porno. It's also really strange to think about Steven Soderbergh as he was directing the stripping scenes. Yeah, great, keep thrusting, keep doing it, come on. Thrust like a champ, come on. Yeah, dry hump the shit out of that girl, come on. Dry hump the shit out of her, come on. One of the first scenes in the movie, you see nothing but Channing Tatum's ass cheeks, and you're like, no, this isn't happening. But then almost immediately after, you see Olivia Munn's boobs, and you're like, yeah! So to quickly wrap the story up, Channing Tatum is a male stripper, and he's been doing this for a few years. But he's also an entrepreneur, and he's trying to get this furniture business going. But along the way, he meets this kid who's basically a loser, and he invites him to join this male stripping crew, in which he does. And this kid has a sister, who Channing Tatum ends up falling in love with. Let me just say right off the bat that Channing Tatum, I know I've said it before, but Channing Tatum is honestly, now he's an A-list star. He is big. And he's a great actor now. I've never really seen a situation like this where an actor is so bad and then his reputation goes from bad to amazing in a few months. It's just extraordinary. He's an amazing dancer too, I gotta give him that. The dude can move. Also, because this is a Steven Soderbergh movie, there's a lot of really cool and stylistic shots. And that's all I need to say because this movie is really well put together. Going back to the story, I personally found it very engaging. I was really invested in Channing Tatum's character and the character that he befriends. Not so much the sister, but I'll get into that in a little bit. Also, Matthew McConaughey, the veteran of this film, plays the head honcho of this male stripping club. And everybody's been saying this, but it's basically true. He was born to play this role. And now to the bad. Now, this isn't particularly bad, but I have to be honest. Every time there's a male stripping scene going on with Matthew McConaughey, who has a big scene towards the end, or all these strippers, I was in the theater, like, looking around, going like this, like, yeah, this isn't for me. But to all the ladies out there who watch my videos, do I even have to say it? I guess so. You're gonna love them. I was genuinely scared that by the end of this movie, I was gonna have to swim my way out of the movie theater, if you know what I mean. Oh, that was terrible. The actor who plays the sister, her performance wasn't particularly bad. She was actually pretty good for the movie, but something about her face, she just always looks annoyed. She has like this little pout, like. And jumping off of that platform, the whole subplot romance between Channing Tatum and the girl was uninteresting, and it really didn't have to be there. I also felt that there was no real sense of danger because there are points in this movie where things are getting a little out of hand and you feel like people are going to get hurt and possibly die. Well, not die, but definitely get hurt. And things just get resolved, like, okay, back to the plot. And the ending, which is very important in movies, in all movies, didn't work for me. I mean, there's one aspect of the ending that I actually liked. I mean, this movie basically leaves some plot points open for interpretation. But there's one particular aspect of the ending that I didn't care for, and if you see the movie and heard my complaints from a few minutes ago, you'll know what I'm talking about. So Magic Mike, surprisingly, is a very enjoyable movie, and it's not all about male stripping. The male stripping aspect of the film complements the story, and the story on its own is actually very interesting. And believe it or not, there are plenty of boobs to go around in this movie. Actually, There's more boobs in this movie than penises. In a movie called Magic Mike about male stripping, there's more naked girls than naked men. In fact, there's no naked men in this movie, just boobs. It's very tricky to market this movie because it basically made every male in America think that it's a porno for women, and it made every woman want to go in a theater with their vibrator. No, no, don't go there, don't go there, don't go there, don't go. In short, the marketing made it look like that men would hate this movie and women would love this movie. But believe it or not, I could see men liking this movie more than women. Because women, sorry, are sometimes very narrow-minded, and they would probably go into this movie expecting nothing but Channing Tatum and these attractive males stripping. But think about it for a second. You can't make a movie on male stripping and dancing. This isn't Step Up. This is Steven Soderbergh, who is actually a capable director, and this is a legitimate movie. I'm going to give this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars. Did I just say that? Wow. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you've seen Magic Mike, Women and Men, did you like it? Were you surprised by it? I'm John from Mothman Jones Reviews, and all I have to say is to all the straight males out there, if you got a boner at any point during this movie, take a good, long, hard, no pun intended, look in the mirror. Peace!